Hi, this is Maresh Pakanot.
This is also Maya Vancy.
And this is John Mark Nicolai M. Sagdi.
Fasten your seatbelt as we go back to history, mastering basic facts.
Everything is being learned the easy way.
Learning with ease and success. Learning math is nice, isn't it? We're on the top of the world of solving. Down in the world of numbers, learning concepts by discovery. It's the love that we found right from the start. Come be happy and have fun learning math.
Where did my parents derive my name? Maybe the M in my name stands for Mayan.
Why you are keep wondering there, Marish? Let us know about Mayan so that we can answer your queries.
By the way, what is Mayan? The word doesn't ring a bell.
Mayan mathematics constituted the most sophisticated mathematical system ever developed in the Americas. Mayan civilization had settled in the region of Central America from about 2000 BC, although so-called classical period stretches from about 250 CE to 900 CE. At its peak, it was one of the most densely populated and culturally dynamic society in the world.
The importance of astronomy and calendar calculation in Mayan society requires mathematics, and the Maya constructed quite early a very sophisticated number system, possibly more advanced than any other in the world. At the time, although the dating is different, the dating of development is quite difficult.
Why is it important? And when was the Mayan system created?
The ancient Maya used mathematics to support many activities in their daily lives, from the market transaction through predicting eclipses and making sophisticated calendar calculations.
The Maya only needed 3 symbols to express any quantity. These symbols are a dot, which represents 1, a bar, which represents 5, and a shell, which represents 0. Rather than writing their numbers from left to right, as we do, the Maya wrote their numbers from top to bottom. Every 5 dots are equal to 1 bar. Let's count from 0 to 10 using Maya numerals. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That the Maya had invented a symbol for 0 is probably the most important aspect of their mathematical system. You may wonder what is so important about the number 0. To answer that question, let's take a look at our Hindu-Arabic system again. When we write down numbers, we rely on place value. This means that the value of a number is determined by the place in which it appears. In the base 10 numbering system, we write numbers in increasing order from right to left. For example, in the number 25, the number 5 is in the ones place and 2 is in the tens place. Now let's take a look at the number 205. The number 5 is in the ones place and the 2 is in the hundredth place, but a 0 is in the tens place. This is because nothing is in the tens place. If we didn't have the 0 to fill that space, we would have no way to distinguish between the number 25 and the number 205. Without the 0, place value could not exist. This idea of place value applies to the Maya number system, along with the concept of 0. But the Maya used a vigesimal system, or base 20. This means that each place is equal to a power of 20. In our system, each place is equal to a power of 10. Many scholars believe that our system was designed as base 10 simply because 10 equals the number of our fingers. Scholars also believe that the Maya chose a base 20 system because 20 is equal to the combined total of fingers and toes. And while we write our numbers with increasing place value from right to left, the Maya wrote their numbers to show increasing place value from bottom to top. But place value in a base 20 system has some interesting properties.
As Leia mentioned earlier, Mayan mathematics constituted the most sophisticated mathematical system ever developed in the Americas. The Mayan counting system required only 3 symbols: a dot representing a value of 1, a bar representing 5, and a shell representing 0. These symbols were used in various combinations to keep track of calendar events, both past and future, and so
The Mayan used the vigesimal system for their calculations, a system based on 20 rather than 10. Why base 20? Mayan used fingers and toes. 20 represented a whole person. It is also more interesting as Mayan used dot to indicate 1, bar to indicate 5, and shell shape to indicate 0.
Mayan numbers, including calendar dates, were written from bottom to top rather than horizontally, as an example of how they worked. Numbers that are larger than 19 were represented by the same kind of sequence, but that was represented above the number for each group of 20.
32, for example, consisted of the symbol for 12, with a dot on top of the whole thing representing an additional group of 20. The system could thus be extended infinitely.
The Maya considered some numbers more sacred than others. One of these special number was 20, as it represented the number of finger and toes a human being could count on. Another special number was 5, as this represented the number of digits on a hand or toes. Another sacred number was 52, represented by the number of years in a bundle, a unit similar to the concept of our century. Another number was 400.
The Mayan also used head glyphs as a number signs. The number 1, for example, is often depicted as young earth goddess. 2 is represented by a god of sacrifice, and so on. These are similar to other glyphs representing deities, which has led to some confusion in decoding the glyphs. To further confuse things, number glyphs were sometimes compounds. Number 13, for example, could be written using head glyph for 10 plus the head glyph for 3. Numerical head glyphs could also be combined with the usual dots, bars, and shells.
mathematics was a sufficiently important discipline among the Maya that it appears in Maya art such as wall paintings, where mathematics scribe or mathematician can be recognized by number scrolls that trail from under their arms.
It is really interesting to know Mayan mathematics. Their minds do think complicated things and discover such we think impossible.
We are not yet finished, Nikolai.
Exactly, Marish. To start it off, where did Mayan live? Obviously in the region of Central America.
We're on the top of the world of solving, down in the world of numbers, learning concepts by discovering. It's the love that we found right from the start. Come be happy and have fun learning math. We're on the top of the world of solving. Basta.
3. 3 were represented by 3 dots in a.
We're on the top of the world. It is really...
Nikolai, bitawan.